What is up, guys? My name is NarutoUchiha here. Welcome back to a new What If, this is definitely not a What If, but my you can so-called call him my editor edit this picture for me, which I let him do. I like to say, what if Naruto was a Uchiha and Senju? I like that, but this is not. This is totally different. This is Naruto, the Uchiha Naruto Senju, which that will be in a thing that will be Naruto Uchiha Senju. So, and then go subscribe to, I will put his channel in a link up descriptions, and go to subscribe to Anime King. Definitely two of them link up descriptions. But before I do all that, let's begin this What If. Minato Namikaze, the fourth Hokage, and he was Uchiha. His father was Madara Uchiha himself. Minato unlocks his Mangekyo Sharingan when he was only 14 years old. Minato now, 21, is now the fourth Hokage. Minato got trained by Jiraiya. Minato made a Rasengan. Minato know how to use the Sage mode as well. Minato married Kushina Uzumaki Senju. Kushina's mother was Tsunade Senju, which is now Minato's stepmother or something like that. Now we skip to Kushina's birth of Naruto, Uchiha, and Senju. Do not forget Namikaze, but in Uzumaki, but I won't put that in there because it will mix the whole script up. So let's begin. The birth of Minato's child. The people who's in there, in the house that secretly built, is Minato Namikaze, Kushina Uzumaki, the nurse, Jiraiya Sensei, Tsunade Senju is now there. Once the nurse brings the baby out and they seen the young boy Naruto, Tsunade seen the young boy. But once Tsunade leaves the village, forgetting all about her child, forgetting about her grandson. So now Naruto is now born. The nurse now went off the house, going back to their nurses' jobs. Well, Minato, Jiraiya, and Tsunade sense a power that's beyond. Since a power of chakra flaring. This chakra now appeared in the room. It was facing towards Minato, Tsunade, Jiraiya, and Naruto, and Kushina. This man had a mask and calling himself Madara Uchiha. But he never said the name Madara Uchiha. He only said Toby. My name is Toby. Minato asks who his name is and who is him. I don't know how to speak, but okay. Well, I probably put who is him. Yes, I did. Yeah, I messed up on that, but okay. Well, Minato now looks at the masked man named Toby. Toby looks at Kushina. Gimme Kushina, Toby said in a large voice. Minato noticed this voice. Are you Madara Uchiha? I am not. Toby now lied. Know what? Toby was thinking in his mind, should he know who I truly am, or she not? Toby just thinks, but still looks at Kushina dead in her eyes. Gimme Kushina now! Toby flared his chakra and flared his Sharingan. And they protected Kushina. Toby smiled under his mask. Toby now used his Mangekyo Sharingan, which using Kamui Amaterasu. No, Kamui and go to a different world. Kamui means taking the only person in there and taking another one. Kamui. Soon the masked man said in his head, and a large portal popped and existing, spinning like a Sharingan, sucking up Kushina instead of her child. She easily dropped baby Naruto to the floor. Jiraiya catched the young boy, and Kushina now been gone in another dimension. Skipping to Kushina Uzumaki. Where am I? Where are you, masked man? Kushina now looks around and around in a circle, not seeing the masked man. It's just dark and no one knows where she are. We skip to Minato. Where's my wife? Where's Kushina? Tsunade said, and Minato said as well. Minato rushed towards the masked man, but it was too late. The masked man absorbed himself into the dimension, appearing in front of Kushina. Kushina Uzumaki and Senju. But who's Minato's father? I'm not telling you a damn thing, Kushina said, looking at the masked man. Well, I'm only here for one thing, the Jinchuriki. The masked man sucked Kushina out of the dimension. Now, sorry for the background. I can't edit that out, so I'm sorry. Well, my editor's asleep, so I can't edit that out at all. I'm often go to a different place. Well, alright, this is an echo room, but I'll deal with it. Well, now, Kushina now been sucked out of the portal into a locked up chains. The masked man now appears that I will take the Biju out of you, extracting the Biju. Why, later on to Minato's side and Jiraiya, Minato flared his chakra. Blood reddish Sharingan appeared in his eyes. I will kill that man for taking my wife. Minato flared his chakra some more and more and more. Jiraiya flinched of this flaming. Minato, stop it. Your child is here. Minato now stops, knowing his child can take the bloodlust. But Minato was still pissed and angry that that man took his wife and Naruto's mother. Sorry for that. That man took his wife and Naruto's mother. Well, I will kill him. Minato flared his chakra a little more so it won't scare Naruto. And he vanished in a flash. Well, Tsunade, we gotta take care of the boy before Minato comes back. Well, we will stay here. Later on, a big giant beast appeared in Konoha. The middle of Konoha, a big beast appeared. He was the nine-tailed beast, or you can say she, but you don't know yet the nine-tailed gender. I won't get into that because the nine-tails sound like a boy and a girl. Well, don't know. I will choose the gender. The Nine-Tails will be a boy at this. Not a girl, but a boy. Know what? Change it. I'll stick with the boy. I love the boy. Just kidding. I will stick with the girl. The Nine-Tails gender is the girl. But no one knows that. Naruto in this will call her Kyubi. The Kyubi. Well, let's begin. Now, Jiraiya and Tsunade now watching the boy. Not babysitting, but protecting him. If the masked man now comes back. When Minato is looking up at the tail beast, the nine tails. And then he sent a big flame of fire towards the beast. Which it hits the tail beast on the side of his face. Or her face, on the side of her face, but no one knows. The Naruto roared, making a gust of wind appeared around everyone, killing at least 1,000 shootings, 1,000 genins, and no, 1,000 shootings, 1,000 jonins, and more, like children and wives and men and women and kids as well, is dying one by one by one. A Biju bomb appeared around the telltale beast. I'm sorry for calling it a telltale beast. A Biju appeared around the Jinjuriki, the nine-tailed beast. A Biju bomb, the Naruto roared. It's called the QB. The QB. What that means, I don't know. But I will check that out. Like I said, link in the description. I will put my editor in the descriptions. Go check out the channel. Link in the bio. Link in the description. Let's begin. Well, now the Nine Tails looks it's different because the Biju bomb now blasted towards Konoha. Minato disappeared in a flash, appearing in front of the Nine Tails, taking the Biju bomb safely somewhere farther from any villages, and then taking the nine-tailed beast. Minato do not know what should he do. He was thinking, "Father, if you was here, what should I do? I do not have senju blood, but I do know the Edo Tensei. But what shall I do now, father?" Minato looked up in the air, crying. But a flashing of a light appeared, and one word, "Use Edo Tensei." Dumb. Edo Tensei is the statue. Dumb. Sorry. I think of the statue. What should I do, father? And I put Edo Tensei right there. I did. Sorry. Apologize. That's really sad. Okay. What is what's that I'm calling it the Reaper because I do not know what is that thing is. That dude when appeared behind Minato, sucking the nine tails and putting it inside of his son in a series, but I do not know what it's called. The Reaper of Death. I don't know. I think I got it right, but I don't know. I will call it the Reaper of Death. The Reaper of Death now appeared behind Minato, having his son to his right, and having Jiraiya and Tsunade behind the gates of Minato's ceiling. "Minato, stop it now!" Jiraiya yelled out. "You will steal that demon inside of your son?" "I will do so to protect the village and protect my son. My son will be a powerful Jinjuriki, and he holds the Sharingan. And he holds the senju blood. He's my son. I will not dare harm my son." "But this is harming your son, Minato, saying the tail beast inside of him." "You're right, Jiraiya. I am sorry." So Minato said that. A big flashing lights hit the Nine Tails, sucking him dry, making 50% going in Minato and 50% going in Naruto, which Naruto in this will have the bad half. Good half. I will give him that. The light. We'll have the light, which is the light. And Minato will have the dark. Once Minato now drops to the ground, the barrier disappears. Jiraiya didn't know what that barrier was called, so he couldn't release it. But one reason. Minato and Kushina were dead on their arms. A big third Hokage appeared. "Why, what happened here, Jiraiya?" Minato now died. Jiraiya didn't want to be an uncle, so he left. Hokage, Jiraiya said while walking away. Protect this boy, 'cause he will be a young shinobi that's greater than Minato's. Jiraiya now left, but Tsunade wasn't even there. Like someone took her away. But Tsunade left with Suzune. Suzune met Suzune when, oh yeah, all that crap. No. But Jiraiya didn't leave because he didn't want to take care of Naruto. He left to get stronger and then come back and take care of him himself. And making Naruto get stronger just like Minato and him himself. Because he knows Naruto's dream. He wants to be like his father. Now, Minato in this will definitely have long hair just like Madara. If you can see deeply on this picture right there. If you can, oh fuck, that didn't mean to see. If you can see deeply on this picture right there, that is Naruto Uzumaki. Let's begin. Well, now, let's begin. Well, now, Naruto is now born. Naruto is now 3 years old, running with the third Hokage. Gigi. Yes, Naruto. Do you think I can be a young shinobi? I think so, Naruto. I will have you trained once you're 4 years old. I will train you when you're 4 years old. Because I believe you can be a young shinobi. Do you think you can tell me about my father? But, the third Hokage stopped that. He didn't say anything and left up a paper. Dear third Hokage, I probably won't be here no more. Probably been dead with my wife, Kushina. I wrote this paper. Said, tell Naruto once he's 12 years old about me and Jiraiya and Tsunade. About the whole thing, about her and him. About me and Kushina. Please, I don't want him to be do not know about me and get angry because I sealed the Jinchuriki of the nine-tailed beast inside of my own son. I think he will be angry if I did that, but he will be upset and saddened. He do not know about his parents. Naruto, your father, I will tell you when you're 12 years old, but I will train you as well when you're 5. So wait till you're 12 years old and you will know about your father and your mother and your grandmother and your grandfather and your uncle. But Jiraiya is just like a uncle than a grand or something. I don't know who Jiraiya is. A stepfather or something, you know, like that. A stepfather, I think so. A stepfather. Well, thank you, ZG. Time skip. A year later, Naruto is now getting trained by Gigi. Gigi told him he will be learning Taijutsu and Kenjutsu first. Gigi knows Taijutsu and Kenjutsu, so he would train him in those two techniques before he trained him in ninjutsu. Well, now, time skip a month later, Naruto Taijutsu and Kenjutsu skills is beyond Chunin. But Naruto still will be a Ganin. I want this happen in the series, so Naruto still be a Ganin. Naruto now trains in now ninjutsu and genjutsu. Once Naruto was 12 years old, the Hokage called Naruto into his office. Gigi, you caught me? I'm 12 years old now. So, my father and mother, please don't get angry at them and what they did to you to protect the village and to protect you. I won't. Your father was Minato Namikaze Uchiha. He was the son of Madara Uchiha. What? Your mother was Kushina Uzumaki and senju. She was the daughter of Tsunade Senju. Your stepfather was Jiraiya. Because Minato got trained by Jiraiya. And Minato called Jiraiya as a stepfather. So that's your stepfather if he even dies. Naruto felt happy again. He have another family member, 2 family members that's still alive. And a sad part that you have inside of you, that people call you a demon while I'm not around. Naruto looked down. You have the Jinchuriki. You're a Jinchuriki. A Jinchuriki? What is that, Okage? You're the Jinchuriki of the 9 tail beasts. Long ago, Minato did not kill the tail beast, because you could not kill a tail beast. You can only seal the tail beast inside of a normal boy that was born on that day, July the 11th. July the 11th. Alright, so I'm a Jinchuriki, and that's why people call me a demon. Naruto got a big smile on his face. You're not sad, you're not angry at them. Hokage, I'm still angry at my father and mother for dying. I'm still angry that he sealed the tail beast inside of me. But they're my mother and father, and I will not be angry. Because they're family, and family is important. I will not be angry against them. They're my family, and my family is my family. And I love them with the bottom of my heart. So, like I love Gigi, Jiraiya, and Tsunade. Do they remember me? Jiraiya do, but I do not know about Tsunade. They didn't forget about you, but Tsunade have lost memory of some times. Skips to Tsunade. Tsunade got a message from a random Jonin, a random person, and said this: your son, your daughter, your daughter Kushina and Minato has now died in the Naruto's attack. And their son as well died. And she was saddened that her grandson died in a 9-tails attack while getting sealed the Kyuubi inside of him, or the Kyuubi inside of him. We skip to now Naruto smiling. Well, I will show my classmates I'm not dumb no more. Naruto released the genjutsu that he put on himself. The third Hokage's eyes widen. Whoa, Naruto, you made a new suit. His clothes is now black, full black clothing with black boots, black ninja boots, and black gloves. Naruto smiled. Yes, Hokage, I will show anybody in the village that I will be Hokage. Well, Gigi, I gotta go now. Naruto disappeared in a leaf, in the wind, on a tornado leaf. Well, even he knows the technique of teleportation. Naruto, if you could have seen your side, he is powerful. Naruto now went to the academy. Walking into the academy, Naruto opens the door, and walking by Shikamaru Nara, sitting down by Shikamaru Nara. Naruto said, "Hi, Shikamaru, Naruto." Naruto just looked up seriously, and then got bored and lazy, just like Shikamaru. Naruto now went to sleep. A big long scream now scratched the room. Why, what the hell was that? Naruto said in his mind. He woke up with his eyes open wide, and seen Aruka Sensei yelling through a speaker. Using his technojutsu, the yelling motion of technojutsu. I'm joking. Well, now Naruto looks up, looking at Haruka with a blank space. Naruto, get by Sasuke. Your say's not there. Sorry, Sensei. Naruto didn't supposed to sit there, but he did anyway. Naruto sat by Sasuke. Sakura and Ino came in, rushing to be by Sasuke. Naruto was weak at the end when he was only 4 years. Fuck. When he was only 3 years old, he was still in the academy, but getting bullied by Sakura pisses him off the most. And Sasuke as well, and the whole clan thing that disappeared in a blur, and Itachi Uchiha who destroyed the clan. For what reason? But Naruto didn't care about the clan at all, but he cared about it a little bit because they was like family. But Ino and the pink banshee now appeared, running towards Sasuke. Naruto, move out of the seat. Naruto looked at her with a blank stare. She was gonna punch Naruto on the head. Naruto instantly dodges, making her punch the table, like hurting her hand in the process. Why did you move, Naruto? One reason. Do not hit me. I am a shinobi. I will become a shinobi again. I hated you the rest of my life. You attacked me. You always hurt me. You want Sasuke. Sasuke this. Sasuke that. Forget about him. He don't love you. He don't like you. Love someone else but him. He's annoyed. And that's annoying me the most. You're pissing me off, Sasuke. You're pissing me off, Sakura. You're making me angry. Stop trying to attack people that they then move. They don't have to listen to you. You're useless. And go sit your ass down. Sorry for cussing, but I need a little bit cussing up in there, so. You're useless compared to me. Naruto sat back down by Sasuke. Sasuke said, thank you. I didn't do it for your information, actually. I did it only for me and me alone. Naruto looked at his sensei. Whoa, ain't we gonna do a test, sensei? Naruto got back to his blank place, and Sakura looks at Naruto angrily. She snuffled and sat down. Well, the test will begin. Time skip. A minute later, that Naruto now passes the test, but the last exam. Well, Naruto, every class, all of you, we have a last test, which is to get the 100 points. The last test, you will be facing off with me in, what is his name? Keep it in Mizaka. Mizaka. I forgot his name. Fuck. You will be facing off with me in this tuning. I forgot his name. Oh, shit. Sorry, I forgot his name. I put it on there. I can't find it. What? I probably erased his name. Damn it. Sorry. Let's begin back to the story. Well, let's go, Haruka. Then, now, Naruto was facing off with the tuning that freak. I almost got his name. Well, Naruto was now facing off with him. Naruto smiled because he knows something is up with him. He's thinking something's up. Naruto looks at the boy, at the tuning. Well, I will go easy on you since you're getting. Since you're just getting. Naruto now smiled at him. Well, I won't. A poof of smoke. Naruto appeared behind him with a kunai to his throat. But Naruto placed the kunai to his neck, making some of the blood come out. This one making him angry, kicking Naruto in his stomach, making Naruto go flying back. You can't do that to the children. Shut up, Aruka. He stabbed me. You said no kunais. How did he get it? A weapon went straight through his head. Over his head, actually. Naruto rushed towards him with a jump kick to his face. Naruto jump kicked, using 2 feet of jumping kick in his face, making him going flying back. Naruto backflipped in the air and said fire style. Fireball jutsu. Wind style. Wind vortex. A bunch of wind and flames. A fireball jutsu went towards the Chunin. And then, once it went towards him, he went flying even some more, crashing into the wall and making a gust of wind knocks him out. I win, Sensei. Naruto, you the one who got the top score. You have the 100%. Only the people that couldn't defeat him at all. Naruto smiled and got his black headband that tied around his head, his hair. Naruto smiled and said, "Thank you, Aruka. Bye now." Naruto vanished in a gust of leaves. Well, now I will be leaving this story off right here. Hope you enjoy. Leave a like down below, and don't forget I will be putting a link in the description of 2 YouTubers. So, one YouTuber, link in the description, and another one. Well, peace out, Modus. Peace out, Modus and NarutoUchiha fans. Join my Anime